What is going on, everybody? It is Jordan Johnson here, Johnson Alpha Capital. First off, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I hope you all are having a great weekend. I hope you all had a great trading week last week, and I hope you're looking forward to another good week in the markets. If you have been following my trades and just the updates on my live account over the last few weeks, you know that trading have been amazing. We've been making a lot of profit. A lot of money being made. A lot of analysis going out. So I hope that you all are following. If you're not following, a few things that you can do to stay up to date is follow me on my Facebook page. I post a lot of updates on here just to personal trading results, tips, strategies on what I think you can do to become a consistently profitable trader. So definitely follow me on there, just Jordan Forex Trader. And if my voice sounds a little off, you all, I'm a little under the weather, and it is storming really bad outside. If you all hear any rain in the background. Also, you can follow me you can join the Telegram channel. It's about 496 people on here. This number fluctuates. Personal trading results. E-mini trade was really good last week. So just a few things you all can follow me on to stay up to date with all the analysis and tips that I do send out. And of course, as always, you can follow me on TradingView, where I post a lot of analysis as well. So with that being said, let's jump into the markets. Let's start with the dollar. Just with the dollar index on the daily time frame. Let me zoom out for you all a little bit. This is how I was looking at the dollar. I believe we have five waves up, and I believe we was going down, and we finally got that push down that I was looking for last week. With this nice bearish push to the downside, we are met by this trend line, which acted as pretty good support. Going into this week, I will be looking for the dollar to continue its bearish run to the downside. Let's point out a few technical. Let's just remove everything. Two things I want to look at: just basic price action, basic technical analysis. You notice we do have a double top right here. Let's get some arrows. We do have a double top. Beautiful double top. Price did break this level right here. Let's put out. Let's pull it from over here. I like this area right here just being let's just make this a key level of what is going to act as resistance right now. Just previous price action, look to the left. There's a lot of resistance in this area. I really like this area right there. Let's put on some Fibonacci. Let's see. Swing high to swing low. We're approaching the 61.8. Let's be sure we got this as accurate as we can. So beautiful. We got a double top, break to the downside. Now we are retracing up. A few other things we can do. Let's apply a little counter trend line right here. If we get a break of this trend line, that'd be ideal. Let's go down to a 4-hour time frame. Now I will point out that this move to the upside have been, it's kind of a bullish. What's a very bullish move. Don't want to say it's kind of bullish. It is a very bullish move, and it doesn't look to be too corrective. Let's put some parallel lines on from base channel. Yeah, so that's very corrective. So we would need to see some significant weakness before we just jump on this bearish trend to the downside. Um, just because this move right here, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about this move up. That move right here, it doesn't look too corrective as of right now. They do look impulsive. So with that being said, I mean I wouldn't be surprised if if we do go up to create new highs just off of this move up that we are having. Generally, this is what I like to see. Let's see. I'll show you all with a brush. I like to see, let's say we got the down move like this. Then I like to see a more sideways corrective structure to kind of signal that that the bulls are in total control. And then I look for a move to the downside like that. What we're seeing right now is we had to move down, but we're seeing a more of a corrective structure like that. I mean, it's not a problem, but I like to see more shallow, sideways corrective structures. But with that being said, two things that we can look for before we get into this market. I mean, because either way, right now I'm still bearish on the dollar. So just what I would need to see is I would either need to see something like this, well, it's what's probably going to happen. And we'll probably go up a little more, and then we'll go down. That's what I'm kind of leaning towards. Or, if we do just get a bearish move to the downside, then we get a corrective structure. That'd be an ideal short for us to get in right there. For those of you that don't know, I do have an Elliott wave background. I do practice with the fundamentals, and I trade, with the rules and guidelines of the Elliott wave theory. But I am just a technician, very technically sound with the charts as far as market geometry. Via harmonics, big fan of Fibonacci, all Fibonacci ratios, whether it's expansions, retracements, and of course your traditional chart pattern. So you will see it all as I do my analysis. But that's what I'm looking for on the dollar. Even as I say, if we jump down to an hourly time frame, let's say if we drop down to this hourly time frame. So this move up very well could be done. Few things we can do. Let's measure this extension I like to go from here to, this is where probably right there. We're at the 1618 extension of that move. See where we're at. And we are right about the 2. Just a multiple 2 for that wave 1 to the upside. So I can go with this count right now just to see where we're at. This can be like a zigzag pattern where the C is extended. Let's go with that count for right now. Daily is just very bullish. See what it looks like on the weekly. Weekly, we didn't get an engulfing, so that's fine. Look at this little mini head and shoulders pattern here. So this is, we can put this area of resistance on the chart. Nice little head and shoulders pattern that looks like they can be forming. So that gives me more confluence with me believing we're going to go to the downside, definitely. So this area is just strong, you all. Let's move. I don't like for the charts to be too cluttered. Look at this. As of right now, this area right here, we're just going to make this area key level to watch for. can make this a little bit more fine. Probably publish this too. I like this setup. We're going to look for sell setup. It's going to be a bearish wave. Something else we can put on the charts. I like this as a wave one to the downside. I believe we are forming a wave two. And we're going to be looking for this third wave push. Let's get some, where do I think price can go? Wave three down here. There we go. And you all, this is just mainly, for you all can see how I look at the markets, all of the tools, the technical tools that I use, whether it's Fibonacci, trend lines, Elliott wave count, harmonics. This is just so that you all can kind of get a look inside of my head into what I see. Because of course everybody loves seeing the profits. I show you all the profits. I show you all the consistency. But what I think is more valuable to you all is actually seeing, how do I get in the trades that I get in? How do I get to the analysis? Let's down sell set up. This week I will be looking for short in the US dollar. And potential third wave. Downside, wait for price to give us confirmation. Got some tags over here, you all. And I actually did publish a nice UCAD analysis that is setting up pretty good. We will touch on that as we go through the rest of the forecast. That's enough. And we're gonna touch on everything, y'all. This is probably gonna be a longer video just because I haven't published one of these in a few weeks. So I definitely want to give you all some good content. Follow me on TradingView, you all, if you don't already follow me. So yeah, let's go back. So that's the dollar, you all. Good analysis on the dollar. Let's jump into gold. Man, you all, I've been in a nice, this is a great setup that I caught on Go a couple weeks ago. I made some good money on it. If I would have held, I would have made a lot more money. So go back to May 30th. I posted a whole, I posted a nice video, nice analysis on Go, getting it Go when it was back at 1281. And I rolled it all the way up to 1300. Should have held it. Should have held it longer, no doubt. But look where gold is at now, trading at 1340, went all the way up to 13.6. So what do I see for gold? I see more upside. Let's go to the daily. Well, I guess we could start at the weekly. Start at the weekly. Last week we did have this doji. I always got to watch out for this doji. Just weekly, strong weekly resistance, really all into this level. I'm going to refine it a little bit, but I like that level right here. Yeah, strong resistance at this level where we're currently at. Might give us a little trouble in breaking it. Doji last week on the daily. Look at this, kind of got a little bit of a double top going. I am still very confident that the bulls are in complete control of this market. Let's put this right here is a good area where we can say we have some support to the downside, to where price might bounce back down before we go up. But eventually, I do want to see price on gold go to the upside. Whether we may bounce down, then go up. We can't really. We don't really know what price is gonna do. We can go to the 4-hour time frame, and we have a really strong reversal pattern setting up. Really strong reversal pattern. Look like we did break this trend line. We did. So, gold, I do see it going up long term. We may get a bearish reaction to this support area before we go up. Don't want to spend a lot of time on it. Don't really see a great tradable setup. I'm also, for those of you who don't know, I'm a trend continuation trader. I always like to follow the trend on the higher time frames. Oil, I made really good money in oil. A couple weeks ago, really going back into May 19th, I did another video where, before gold was at the 63 level, I made about $5,000 on oil off one contract. And as you can see, it was just a very successful trade, and it's still going, which is amazing. What do I see for oil? I would like to see oil get back to this zone first. Let's clear all of this. I would love to see oil get to this zone for me to look for some potential shorts. Bring some fibs out. We already touched it, 38.2. I don't really need to add it. Trend line as we follow up. We can draw another trend line right here. Really, I'm probably not going to leave it on the chart, but you can see it's another little trend line right here. I do believe price is going to come up to the upside. Well, we don't know if it's going to short from this current level where we're at. Our price is going to push a little bit more up and to come retest all of this. I doubt it if we retest that. Let's bring some extensions. Yeah, probably we might push up into this 61.8 area a little bit. I'll put this little second area on here as well, another area in here for us to watch out for. I'm not really interested. I do think we will definitely get a pop up in oil. I definitely do think we will get a pop up. I'm not really interested in the pop up. I'm more interested in catching the wave to the downside. But overall, I do like, crude oil to the downside. I'm just watching for this setup. This is something I will be looking closely at going into next week. Next week, it might give us the bull run, the setup, and then the following week, we might get that bearish setup that I'm talking about that I want to get in just to, kind of follow the trend. Something we definitely need to watch for. Pay attention into the Telegram and on the Facebook page. I will be updating that. Let's look at dollar yen. Dollar yen, I'm looking for a sell-off. I'm patiently waiting for a price to get into my little orange box, my little kill zone. Put some fibs on here for you. Like right there. At this 61.8, look to the left, structure leaves clues. It's a lot of structure over there as well. We do have a trend line that is kind of right here as well. Don't want to spend a lot of time on it, but this is the sell setup I am looking for on dollar yen, dollar Swiss. Let's see. Dollar Swiss is going to follow the dollar index really closely. Approaching a nice trend line. Look at this strong area of approaching a strong area of resistance. Swing high to swing low. So as we go to the 4 hour, we can extend this up a little bit. I like this kill zone. I'm gonna be looking for shorts on this as well. It's all about getting the right setup. I'm very picky with the trades that I take. I have a precise trade plan. There's certain confluences I look for before I get in the trade. I have, trade management rules when I'm in the trade. It's so I definitely advise you all to kind of have, just have rules, you all. Because, you can be the best in the world at marking up a chart, but if you don't got proper risk management, trade management, and psychology, it really don't matter, you all. I'm just being honest with you all. It really doesn't. That's what I'm looking for on the dollar Swiss. Dollar CAD, this is something that I published on Thursday. When did I publish this? On the 12th. Well, it might have been. When was the 12th? The 12th was Wednesday. I published this last Wednesday. So I published this right after kind of the burst push. I knew we was going to get the pop up into my kill zone. Look at this, boom, pop up past the kill zone where I was looking for the sell setup set. So I didn't get involved. We're still in this box. Let's see. Let's put the 61 on here. Take the 38.2 off. So just really need to look and see what what dollar CAD is doing. It's strong right now. I don't see an actionable tradable setup. Go to Euro USD. Euro USD, I knew we was getting this push down in Euro USD. I knew we was, honestly. So what am I going to look for? Ultimately, I'm still I still believe we're going to go to the upside. I believe we're just having a strong push right now. So let's delete everything. Let's build a case. Just now approaching the 61.8. That's a good level. Another little minor level down here, but just watch where price is at. Watch to see what we do. But I am going to be looking for Euro USD to go to the upside. See what we're doing on the day. Look at that strong bearish candle, you all. Oh, man, this is... Man, Euro... I'm going to be staying away from the Euro dollar just because all technical things say, it definitely could go, back down and break lows. A few things I'm cautious of, though, with that, man. We've been having a lot of bullish divergence. So I'm going to stick away from Euro USD. Pound dollar, we broke this trend line to the downside as I expected on the daily. It's going to be a strong level of support. And honestly, this is a strong level of support right here to see what we would do. Yeah, I mean, when we just having that bearish engulf and having that sandwich right there, I'm not going to be looking at just get on the other end of that 4-hour time frame. Is strong bearish move. I mean, so when we get instances like this, you all, I mean, there's nothing that screams to get bullish on it. So although I believe that the dollar will go bearish, I mean, there is no tradable setup right here. Yeah, so let's just skip it. Kiwi, probably gonna see the same thing in all of these pairs, you all. Yeah, we're gonna see the same thing. Just point out some levels for us to watch for. This is a real important level to watch for. Like this level, price didn't close beneath it yet. I like this doji. Look at this. So just something to watch for, just some good levels. What I would be looking at from this level, it looks like this could be a strong level at hold. If price give us a nice bullish impulse up, correction, I'll look to buy. I mean, price could just blow right past this level though. So I mean, that level is only valid if price hold. Let's get into some yen pairs. Look at this. Yen looks like I just don't see a tradable setup, you all. Pound yen, I'm not gonna waste a lot of time on it. Pound Canada. Pound is weak right now. I see a little bearish continuation. And on the weekly, we just had this doji. So that's something to watch for. So we'll get on 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour. We'll probably see some. We'll probably see a pop back up to this trend line before we go down. Just pointing out some levels for you all. Something to watch for. Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie looks kind of well. I like Pound Aussie to the downside actually as well. I like this gap we got right there. That's a beautiful gap. Let's see what it looks like on weekly. Yeah, this whole thing looks corrective to me. This whole thing looks corrective. I like Pound Aussie to the downside. I really do. We just broke that channel. Yeah, so I like this, you all. I like this setup on Pound Aussie to the downside. So a few things that I'm gonna look for in this. I'm gonna look for this level to hold right there. Let's put on some fibs just to see where we're at. We're right at the 50. Actually, I like this setup, you all. I really do. I really do like this setup. That's actually a pretty decent setup on Pound Aussie. I like this Pound Aussie to the downside, you all. I really do. I really do like this to the downside. Go back to the weekly. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. It's a lot of bearish divergence at play as well. Yeah, I like this, you all. I like Pound Aussie to the downside. I'm going to be watching this closely. I will be watching this closely. Look for a sell setup. I guess what I like about it the most, I like the candlestick formation, this reversal. I like counting that as an impulse to the downside. Let's see what on the daily again. On the daily, I really do like this gap. Me being an Elliott, gaps mean a lot. Let's bring on some extensions really quick. Show you how to count. We have a third wave. This is about a wave 4. Probably get a wave 5. Count this as a ABC for now. I like this setup though, you all. I like this setup. For a sell-off to create lower lows. Look for a sell-off to create lower lows. I believe the current corrective structure is coming to an end. See, that's what these videos are good for, you all. Because it's my first time. This is me doing my actual weekly forecast. You know, it's my first time me looking at these charts going into next week. So you know, I get to kind of see setups as they happen with you all. Look at this. Pound Swiss is just kicking the pound's butt. I mean, this right here, I mean, you can easily say the same thing about pound Swiss. I don't like the setup as good as pound Aussie, just because I believe in pound Aussie. We're kind of at the beginning stages rather than catching it late. Switch that, pound New Zealand. Yeah, so Aussie stronger than New Zealand. Just as we're comparing, look at this euro yen. I believe I looked at euro yen last week. I really wanted to push up into this box. It looks like we may not get it. Let's put the trend line here. Yeah, we ain't gonna. Well, we might. No tradable setup, I see. Not really. Yeah, don't really see a tradable setup. Let's see, euro pound. Euro been way stronger than the pound lately. Maybe it's kind of a halfway morning star pattern. Nothing great. Yeah, nothing great. Euro Aussie. Look at this, you all. Something to just, we are at the top of a range. Just look at this level we're at. That's a strong level. Probably make it easier. But just look at this. And that's a very big range, you all. That's a very big range. But that is the area. Let's see what it looks like on the monthly. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting. Boom, we're kind of right at the 50. I know it's not going to be a 1-to-1 move, but it is a 0.618 move. Things that make you go, Euro Aussie may be in for trouble, you all. Too early to find out. I'm gonna be looking for a Euro Aussie short. Probably not next week. Well, just whenever I get the setup. I'm gonna be looking at Euro Aussie to the downside as well. And this could be something incredible. Just something to watch for you all. Especially, we're looking at it on a monthly time frame, so. But this is a very, that's an ideal setup. That's an idea. It'd be a little more ideal if we're kind of way early, but we're gonna be looking at that as well. Euro Aussie long time sale setup. What is analysis? Potential. I always say potential. Because it's potential. Let's see how it's correct. The structure started in 2012. I started in 2012. You all, that's beautiful. We could be near the end of a corrective structure that started in 2012. Was it 2012? 2002. Yeah, it was 2012. That started in 2012. Look for signs of a sell off. I will be looking to start to grab some positions. I will. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Hopefully you all are gaining a lot of value from this video. If you are, please share it with people. If you're watching it on YouTube, which you all will be, because that's where I'm putting it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join the $1 Million Business Telegram channel. I have to go back in and fix that. Publish this. I published 3 trading ideas since we've been on. Pretty neat. I like it. I like it. So you know what that means, y'all? It means that the Aussie is looking to get strong. That's what I take from that. Let's Euro Swiss. Let's drop it down to the daily. Yeah, this is what I was looking for in Euro Swiss. I'm looking at this to be over, creating a 5th wave. A B C D E. Yeah. Let's see, 4. Yeah. I was looking bearish on Euro Swiss for the most part, you all. Excuse me. I was looking bearish on the Euro Swiss. This hasn't happened yet. This is a look. This is a count. Yeah, so I'm looking low on Euro Swiss. I like this setup as well. This is actually a really good setup. We're probably gonna want to see a break of this trend line. I like this Euro Swiss setup. I really do. Let's see if this is a 38.2 retracement. And it's more of a 50. Perfect. Perfect. I like this setup. I like this setup, you all. Look for a setup. Hopefully I'm still recording. Yeah. I would hate to be on a video this long and I wasn't actually recording. What is this, Euro Swiss? This one, we're going to look for a breaking trend line. Look for a trend line to give more influence of a trend continuation. Look for a breaking trend line to give us more confluence of a bearish wave trend continuation. Man, it's a lot of good setups and currencies this week, you all. I mean, as you all know, probably. I mean, back to last, I don't think I took a trade in currencies on Forex in the last couple of weeks. I've been trading a lot of the futures, and I will touch on the futures as we're nearing this. As we're nearing the end of my Forex portfolio. Let's see, we're going to publish that as well. I know this video is going to take forever to load onto my YouTube channel just because of how long it is. It's 8:07 right now. Even if I was to end this video right now, it's probably going to take at least an hour to load. Nothing crazy. Okay, Euro New Zealand. Euro look like it's kicking New Zealand's butt. Aussie yen, Aussie Canada, and you know what, you all, with me believing that the Aussie is about to gain strength, I need to see something that is about to kick some butt. I like Aussie New Zealand to the upside. I really do. I mean, yeah, I like it. This Aussie New Zealand to the upside. I already got some extensions on here. Just because it just shows you I've been waiting. Like, I wait on prices to get to certain levels, you all. Yeah, I'm going to be looking for Aussie New Zealand to get to the upside. So where did I get these extensions from? I got that from there. Got this from here. I mean, so why not? Let's just make this be the upside box. Let's delete that. It's gonna be more than a 1-to-1 move. It's gonna be a big move we're gonna get in Aussie New Zealand. I really do like this to the upside, you all. We need to move this down a little bit. Let's bring out some more extensions. And I'm still gonna touch on the S&P. It's like T-bonds. I don't know how many of you all actively trading futures, but I'm gonna touch on that. I mean, it's supposed to. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a good trade. That's a nice box. Definitely looking for this setup, you all. It's a good thing I did this video with you all today. I found some good trade setups for this upcoming week. Let's bring on some retracements really quick. Right at the 50. I like it. I love it, actually. I'm not just gonna say I like it. You all love it. I love it. I love what I see. 4 hour. What does 4 hour look like? It's a lot of pips. Just from a daily perspective, we're talking risking about, say, 90 pips around even number to make what, 360 pips. That's strong. That's strong. I like it. This is one of my favorite setups I see right now. I'm gonna look for a buy setup. And this is how I'm counting this, you all, just so that you know, from my people that are learning Elliott wave. I believe it's a 1-2-1-2 formation. It's going to be the third wave of a third wave, which should be strong. Two. And I really want to be at this 1.618. So this is where my targets is going to be at. Yeah, my targets is going to be 12,450. So that's really, I'm probably definitely going to take this trade today when the market opens. That's 600 pips, you all. Timeline that I'll probably be looking to be in this trade. How long did this form? This is from March 24th to 22 bars, 22 days. I don't mind being in that trade for a month. It's gonna be a big one, you all. It's gonna be a nice money trade. I really do like this setup. Love it. Publish it. Oh man, I'm giving y'all value today. I woke up in one of those moods, you all. It's like I need to make a video. As you can see, I set up potential bullish wave. Bullish third wave. Potential bullish third wave. Big push up. Aussie. I'm looking for a big push up in Aussie, New Zealand. A third wave of a third wave equals money. I mean, I love this setup. Oh man, I'm giving y'all the game today, man. I woke up and I was like, man, I ain't made a video in a few weeks. People probably like, man, I jumped off the Forex bandwagon because I just been trading futures. I've been killing the S&P and oil and soybeans. Like, he was like, man, he don't trade Forex no more. Like, I definitely do. I just haven't seen good setups to trade, you know, and that's what it's all about. I mean, I don't care what I trade, you know, as long as I see the setup. That's what it's about, being a technical analysis trader. It don't matter what you trade, as long as you can read as long as you can read charts and do what I'm doing right now. It don't matter. It don't matter if I'm looking at a a lean, lean hog market. I'm looking at oil. It doesn't matter. It is the set up. All right, so let's jump. Now I'm gonna jump over to the future side, you all. We touched on a lot of stuff. I'm gonna look at the E-mini. For those of you who don't know, I made about $6,000 in E-mini. Post a lot today. So on June 3rd, beginning of this month, before the E-mini made its bullish run that it made, what did Jordan say? I said, hey, let's look to buy the E-mini. Boom. Easy $6,600 off of one contract. What do I look on the E-mini? Man, I'm just gonna look for we might get a retracement, correction, upside. So nothing major. I don't see a really good tradable setup that makes me go ooh this week. We touched on oil already. I'm gonna be looking for shorts in oil, but before that, I'm gonna need to see it push up to the upside a little bit. I mean, I touched on it when I was going over my Forex stuff, so look out for it. But it might not make it that far up. Gold, we touched on gold. I see 10-year notes. Corn, soybeans. I'm still in soybeans, you all. I am going to be holding soybeans to probably 9:30 area. Let's look on the weekly real quick just to see where soybeans can go. 920-ish. I'm probably not gonna hold soybeans too. I'm gonna hold it next week. I'm gonna probably put my take profit. Let's see. Let's use some reverse extensions. Reverse extensions, what is that? Yeah, some reverse extensions. 907 area. I'm probably gonna have my take profit around 910. Yeah, I feel comfortable with 910 on soybeans. I'm gonna be looking to get out, so make a little bit more money on soybeans before I get up at 910. That's why I'm gonna be looking to take profits. Wheat, soybeans, oil. So that's it, you all. I hope that you all gained a ton of value. This was definitely a nice length video for you all. So as always, if you receive content, if you appreciate this information, I do it for free. I do it because I love it. I do it because I'm passionate about it. Only thing that I ask is that you share the content with me, that you refer, friends just to watch the content. I'm not selling, a course or anything. I just like actually helping people out. I mean, with the time that I have, with the free content, with the videos. So continue to invite people into the Telegram, continue to recommend people to the YouTube channel just to share the light. I like to, I kind of promote what I think is the right message about trading. As these technicals are great. Looking at these charts is great. Doing what I'm doing right now is amazing. But you all, for those of you all that are not consistently profitable yet, notice I said consistently profitable. Anybody can have a good week. Anybody can have a good trading day. Sometimes you can even have a good month. That's not what it's about, you all. It's about being consistently profitable. In order to do that, no, it doesn't matter how good you are reading these charts and identifying trade setups. If you don't have proper risk management, if you don't have proper trade management, if your psychology is not in line, it's not going to work. You will blow your account. You will lose. You will keep chasing your tail, kind of like a dog going in a circle and wondering why you're not profitable. Keep jumping trading style to trading style strategy, the strategy guru, the guru that's promising you the world. But it's the basics. You got to learn the basics. So that's my message, you all. That's what I try to give people, man. Is trust the process, man. Stay down till you come up. Learn, man. These markets, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's amazing. The money will come. I promise you. You will make money, but you gotta learn the skill set. The skill set. The skill set. The skill set. But with that being said, you all, I hope y'all had a great day. Have a good Father's Day, you all. I made this early in the morning because I know I will be enjoying my Father's Day with my family later on. So I'm about to upload this to the YouTube channel, you all. I appreciate all of you all that stayed to watch this to the end. I know it's a long video, but it's a lot of good content. So over and out, you all. You all know how to get in contact with me. Have a great day. I look forward to a great trading week. Stay up to date.